alligator, not caiman. Alligator, like in Florida, have wide, short beak. Crocodile, long and pointy. Alligator have more power on the bite because the shape of the yak, shape of the face. Life expectancy for croc, 75 years. Some can do. Let's say they can lay approximately 6 to 8. Hard to tell. For example, if you look the 3 of them that I right on the wall, down the bottom male, middle one, sorry, down the bottom female, middle one is a male. So the male in the middle are 3 females. This guy here, another male, he got a couple whip from the top guy because he was too friendly with another one that was a little bit in heat. So he's sad. That's my chick. This guy here started a little bit and then he showed what power is all about. So he got you have to like wipe it up from the neck. You have to put some medication there. That happens, you know what I mean?
So we're on a safari excursion. So far we've seen some animals. Yeah. Took a drive up the mountain to get here. Now we're going to go check the paint.
One island founded in India and Malaysia. Sugar cane brought here from the Canary Island by the Spaniards. Second voyage of Columbus in order to make sugar and molasses. Accidentally, during the process fermentation, they discovered what we call today alcohol. Rum. That was a pretty good accident. So guys, the best sugarcane coater by Machete that we have in Dominican, no doubt Haitians. Haitian can cut 4 tons of sugarcane in one person. By man. It's full. One man. One water, 2 tons. Let's get the shade a little bit to give you more juice out, trapiche in español, in English sugarcane press. So for example, Spaniards made the Indian, a native, stick the cane right through, put the cane right there, the people pushing the machine around it, they don't stop. Kept right there, see? Those, what it does, swallow the cane and the juice drop right here in that piece of wood, make it down, gravity, collect it right over here, big ball, and then go and boil it. Boil the cane juice. When you boil, become more like a syrup, thick. But that's when it's hot. When it's cold, it gets crystallized, solid, like a piece of lollipop. Then that piece of lollipop candy, looking like, we crush it into raw sugar or unrefined sugar. And then raw sugar, steam have no idea what they do to the raw sugar there and become white sugar. Then once you see the white sugar, wow, we buy it back from them. So now you know why we are Dominican. I want to remind you that the sugar cane juice inside the cane, the juice that we squeeze right off, you can also eat it. They like a comer caña, eating sugar cane. We do that, a lot of that in the baseball stadium. Buy a whole bag of cane outside, bring it in there, and eat sugar cane when you're watching the game. I'd see you guys eating hot dog and popcorn. And we can eat sugar cane, okay? Sure. So chew, suck the juice. Don't swallow the fiber. What do we do with the fiber? We make paper. Swallow the fiber, food paper.
We all did it when they was kids.
Yeah. You want to say gracias, Freddy? So this stuff you're doing right now is very traditional here. In the middle of the sugarcane field, eating sugarcane. That's what we have growing all over here. Cana, sugarcane. Out of the juice of the cane, not only sugar, molasses, ethanol. Out of the fiber, paper, toilet paper, cardboard. Dominican Republic made a lot of alcohol out of sugarcane. They use it for all the different things. Dominican Republic made more than 500,000 bottles of rum every day out of the sugarcane. And only 10% of all that rum had left the country for export. We consume it here. We love our product. Guys, when you're done with the fiber, you can throw it outside. That's practically fine. Yeah, fertilize. Also like to say, my friend, the natives were abused a lot doing this type of work. Okay? Don't forget that instead of being the man pushing this machine around it, they actually implement the animal, the cow, the ox, the bull, to put this machine. The horse, the mule, the donkey. They realized how hot it was for the horse. Every day they use the mule and the donkey. Horses sweat 4 times more than the mule and the donkey. And their heart beat twice faster. For everyday journey, people normally use more the mule than the donkey. Pretty good? Let's continue to right this way.
Nacho está allá, pero ya está eso ya.
So how was that? Okay, so choose more like liquid. I know. Right here.
So, to give you a little further information, voodoo was brought here by the African slaves. Exactly. So they believed to a god named Ezeli that prayed to the good and the bad. And they used to do ritual that for us, for our mentality, was bad. Like, for example, I want you to help me out, and guy's been bothering me. Let's go and do something good. That could be good help.
So there's a distinction between black magic and voodoo. There's black magic is practiced
it's like doing the novena in Catholicism, right? Stuff like that. But main voodoo is historical African practice. My understanding is the corollary on the DR side would be Santeria because they added saints that did that. He says no, I don't know. But voodoo itself is not black magic. There is black magic practiced by some people in a sect, but it's in fact traditional African practice, and they hid their traditional beliefs under Catholic saints because they weren't allowed to practice their religion. So Ezeli was the Mary depiction, but it's their way of still worshiping that. The black magic stuff is not all of it.
Yeah, well, I haven't mentioned black magic. I mean, black magic also have good and bad from both sides. Yeah. So, like for example, we have a voodoo doctor. And my curandero. I have a friend of mine, for example, that his children have a problem with asthma. Asthma was so bad that his chest would have a hole in the chest. Okay, the guy said, bring it to my friend, he will cure that. Guy spent all his money and medication. Stuff doesn't work. Guy said, okay, take that child, 8 years old. Make sure that, take a little bit of the hair of the kid, cut him off. Take 1 Dominican coin. Bring this to me with a picture of the child. Guys, when the kid started went to his office, kid got scared. Said, okay, leave him outside. Give me what I tell you to bring. I give that to the guy. He went inside his office for 45 minutes. That's a story because the kid, I know the kid. And the guy came and give the picture, trim in 1,000 pieces. The coin was like hammer. You know when you get a hammer and hit a piece of metal many times, and he actually put in there some kind of like black grease, whatever it was, and give that to the father. Go home, take that and bury in the ground in between your kitchen, the living room, bedroom. Put it on the ground, especially in the place where the child walk up and down all the time. That kid was 8 years old when that happened. That kid haven't used his pump ever again. No problem with his asthma anymore. So that was for the community, for us, it was like something made as a what we call black magic, magical from somebody that had the knowledge of the God they follow and all the stuff like that. I gotta say, guys, personal myself, I don't really believe.
Super interesting.
Yeah, I really don't believe in this type of things. But it's things happen in the country like this, happen everywhere in Dominican and the Caribbean and many places. Absolutely. A lot of people think that black magic is a bad thing. No, that one is not bad. That one was really good, saving this kid's life.
That's good.
Yeah. Come in this way, guys. We're gonna talk about contest to see who's going to have the best designer to design La Basilica. And then people from 12 different countries participate in that contest. Engineering, architectonic, stuff like that. 2 French brothers won the contest and they designed La Basilica. We had a dictatorship from 1930 to 1961. Rafael Trujillo. He was not stopped the basilica construction at the time because he found horrible Paul II inaugurated La Basilica. I gotta say also that investigation, the Pope, John Paul II, the only country that he went twice in less than 10 years was Dominican Republic. And most of the time that he came to Dominican, he came to La Basilica. To remind you that this is pretty much like the highest ranks of religion representation, I guess, is La Basilica. Like the Pope lived in the Basilica in Rome. Okay? Now I gotta say also that that's the biggest church in Dominican, not the oldest, the biggest. Only church in this country that you can fit 500 people sitting down is in La Basilica de Higüey. Higüey is 250,000 people sitting. We are 250,000. Altagracia, the name of the province, is 400,000. So this country go first province. In the province you find city like this, section like Punta Cana, community, villages, mountain, valley, stuff like that. One of the biggest province in territory is this province. And to remind you, the province is now called Higüey, now called Punta Cana is called Altagracia. Altagracia is translated to English is higher grace. Higher grace is the patron saint of Dominican that appeared in this city 1525 to a little girl at the riverbank in the orange tree. The little girl saw that in the tree, something unusual. Little girl started all excited, run to get the mom. Mom came, brought more people. People saw the saint. Right there, they actually built a sanctuary called Saint Dionisio. That is still there, but that's a small place, so they make it much bigger for the whole province, for the whole country. 21st of January, that's what the day that happened. 21st of January in Dominican is a national holiday. It's the day of the patron saint, High Grace. Easily 200,000 people come to this place.
So we finished our tour.
Even though I was sick.
Yeah, well, you had some life in you towards the end.
Yeah, when I was exploring.
Yeah. But now we're heading to a restaurant that we haven't been to yet. So we had to find out where it is on the app. So we are heading there now. And then apparently they have really good orange slush. And they just realized the elevator's on our floor. And when they went to find slush earlier, I went to find ice to find that I have to come to the 3rd floor to get it. Because the entire 4th floor, all the ice machines are not working apparently. So we have to go to a different floor to get ice. Unfortunately.
That's sad.
I know. I had to ask one of the maids where the nearest ice machine was
At least she speaks
working.
English.
Not exactly.
Show ice bucket.
I pointed to ice buckets. I said, "Do you know where one that is working?" And she gave me 4, and then said, "No, 4, and then she told me 3. So she basically shook her head to 4 and did this to 3. So if we want ice later, we have to go to the 3rd floor.
It's gonna rain. Yeah,
Yep.
I feel like it's gonna rain. It's like that, you can feel it.
So, where is this restaurant? There?
I don't know, the sign said this way. We'll look at the next sign there.
Yeah, I smell rain.
Yeah, we can just.
Yeah. Like over here is the best fish you get. But to be honest with you, don't tell you.
Apparently that was closed. Let's try this way. Yep, that's it. Yeah. The banana chips are really good. Yeah, I don't know.
This is green stuff.
We're gonna find it out.
That's not blue.
I didn't read the whole thing.
It looks okay. Not bad. Pretty good. What do you think, Ash? Jen? You got soup. And then I have salad. Do some mushroom bacon. So does Jen. So the twins and I got this. And Mom got steak.
No, beef tenderloin with yucca chips.
As our mains tonight. Dessert. 3 of us got this. Then got chocolate cake.
It's brownie.
Brownie. But we all got the same thing. So what did you guys think of dinner?
Not a fan of that.
The beef tenderloin sausage is delicious. The beef tenderloin is nice and good, delicious.
That restaurant was definitely a one and done though.
It's not your normal fare of food that you like to eat, so
No, it's not.
it was an experience.
It's like an expensive taste. It is. It's an expensive taste.
It's just not your normal flair.
You
That's
know,
not our normal
normally-
thing.
But normally if you go to an expensive restaurant, that's what you get.
okay. The presentation I'll give you,
Yeah.
yes. But
Yeah.
The food, not so much.
the portion sizes were still good.
Oh yeah, it's not like the steak restaurant. Where it's giant portions. But we're gonna go change and then
You have to come in with us.
I want to try that orange slushie that Mom's talking about.
It has alcohol in it.
Not necessarily.
No, you have to add that. But we're gonna go change and go in search of slush, I think.
Really?
Most on us.
You gotta put us to 1 now.
Well, I also pressed the open button from the inside.
Well, I pushed the
Press the lobby, not nothing.
push both buttons.
Have you tried the slush?
No,
Orange
my mom
slush?
just tried it. I
Yeah,
just,
that's me.
I just wanted to touch
I know,
the.
they're just like us.
No, mom pressed the 1.
They need like a regular elevator
Isn't
button.
1 level? Same level? 1 out here.
We're gonna stop recording now. We've
The big
changed
one.
into what we're not wearing today.
One's the big one that has the party, and then there's the selfie room right there.
Apparently tonight is neon night.
Neon party.
So,
Go to the other theater, so.
although we're not going to
Really
that.
early for that.
We're going to get our drinks now. And the twins look like they're going to the pool. Don't you agree? Your shorts make you look like you're going to the pool.
That's the only neon. It's the
Uh-huh.
only bright color. So that's no, it's going down. It's going down.
Yeah.
They're both up. You got your drink?
Yeah, we got our drinks. Our virgin drinks. How come I get no cushion? Probably not. They probably don't know.
We're an hour and 30 minutes early. 8:30. Everyone's at the party.
So apparently Ashley wants to go and look for cats. Yeah, the resort has several cats, and one of them, Cheddar, has his own Facebook page. Because I guess he's like the resort mascot or whatever. So we're gonna go try and find him and his friends.
Yeah, it's more annoying as
But our slushes were good, considering it was just basically orange juice and ice mixed together. Although Mom did say she wanted to add the rum to it, but then ordered the virgin ones, so I don't.
Your mom's hungry. She's trying to be nice and wait for us.
We're heading back to our side of the resort. which is probably where the cats are going to be. We found one. I don't think it's the friendly one though. Yeah, I don't think that's the friendly one. There you go. Cheddar. He's like, what?